story time part 2, you feel me? Another story time for you niggas, cause you know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna do these story times for telling y'all my life, you feel me? But let's get into it. Today's story time is telling y'all how I got catfished. You feel me? How I got catfished. The time I got catfished, look, boom. So what happened was I was on Instagram searching on my shit, you know, I'm trying to find hoes and shit. Like I'm saying, I was bored as hell, so I was on my phone, I was trying to find the hoes. Like, where the hoes at? You know what I'm saying? But listen, while in the process of finding the hoes, I stumble upon this little bad white shit. Man, I don't even go for white girls, but you know what I'm saying? You never know. So you said I went and tried. I tried. I was like, let me try for the one time. So, what you think I do? I slid into the end. You know what I'm saying? I slid into the end. Then she take back like 20 minutes later. I'm like, oh my god, she blowing me. Like, I ain't even want to talk to her no more. But until she texted me, I was like, I gotta get on that. So she texted me back. I'm like, I was like, what's the word? She said, hey. I'm like, you pretty and shit. You look good or whatever. She like, oh, thank you, and she heard my message. So I feel like, no offense, but I feel like white girls be overly going. Am I the only one? Like, am I the only one? I feel like white girls be overly going. Their emotions be so, they so attack with their emotions when it comes to this type of stuff, relationships and shit. You feel me? So, back to what I was saying. When she texted me 20 minutes later, I texted her, hey, what you doing? She said, she liked my shit. And I said, what you doing? She said nothing. I was like, she said, send me a picture of you. I want to see what you look like. I'm like, I bet. I sent her a couple pictures. I sent her I'm scrolling through my images. I'm trying to find the best picture I can find. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you don't got no pictures in your phone, you gotta take pictures right at the moment. Like, damn, I ain't got no pictures, so I gotta hurry up and put on that outfit. So I had to hurry up and put on that outfit. Make sure I had the best outfit I had. Take a little flicks up, you feel me? Then I had to look my goodest. She's like, are these recent? I'm like, yeah, I just took these right now. She's like, oh, you just took some new pictures for me? I'm like, yeah, shawty, it get like that. Nah, she telling me, she like, I'm like, yes, mommy, yes, come on, you know what to do. Then, alright, so after that, watch. After that, what happened was she was open up. She texted me. We texting woo da da da. We texting and shit back to back for like a couple hours. Mind you, whole time, I ain't gonna lie. I did see the nigga in her. I did see niggas. Like I seen niggas in her story. She was talking about niggas in her story. She like yeah, you ain't never been with a. She was like quoting some type of song or something. I don't remember, but I can tell you right now. But look, she was quoting some song like, what's that story about? You got a nigga or something? She who's asking? I'm like, what did you own? Like, what you mean? Who asking? I'm asking. Fuck is you talking about, Drake? She like, who asking? I'm like, I'm asking. And then, I'm like, shorty, just tell me you got a nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck, like, at all. Like, she think I care. Like, I don't care if you got a nigga, shorty. I just wanna, you feel me? But look, while she over there doing all that, this and that, she trying to explain to me why she doing this with the nigga that they got a situationship. You know what I'm saying? You know how I get. She got a situationship going on, so I'm like, sure, y'all don't care. I don't care about what you got going on. This is about us. This me and you, shawty. This me and you. This me and you. I'm like dying. She like, okay, bet, period. And then she said period with the clocks. You feel me? The clocking emoji. I'm like, yes. And I text her movies or restaurant. You know, I want some smooth shit. I text her movies or restaurant. She said movies? Question mark. I'm okay. Bet that's gonna be our first date. She like, okay, bet. I'm like, yes. What movie you wanna go see? I wanna go see this. We went to go. I think we went to go see I think we went. This is the time we went to go see Sinners. Sinners was around. We went to go see Sinners. You feel me? Bet we went to go see Sinners and shit. I'm like, I'm like, yeah, I really wanted to go see this movie. It's a cool movie. I seen the trailer. Yeah, I did too. It's a real nice movie. We should go see it. I was like, okay, this our birthday, so I'm gonna be paying for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ball out. Okay, bet. And can we get some snacks and stuff while we there? I was like, yes, everything you want, baby, everything you want. Feel me? I'm tricking on you. You know what I'm saying? At the time, before we even get to the movie, she looked bad on the pictures. You know how they all look bad on pictures and shit. You liking all the pictures, you see what you see, you like what you like. And this my first white girl, so you feel me? So I'm over here like testing the waters, you feel me? The water is flowing right now, so I'm cool. I'm like, yes, I'm about to get her. We finna go to Hooker right after. That's why I was finna play it like I was finna play it as I was finna play some smooth shit. We're gonna get into that right after I tell you about what the movie went. But look, the day comes to go to the movie. A week later, we playing this shit a week ago. We going to the movies to see Sinners and shit. I go to it early, so I went there a little early and shit, cause I wanted to be there already to be ready and shit, get myself together. So, mind you, 10 minutes went past. She said she on the way. She 10 minutes away. I'm okay. 10 minutes went past. She get here. I'm looking around like, where she at? A girl walked through the door. She over there talking to the lady. She said, I see two people talking. I'm like, damn. Look, Macho, she tall as a bitch. Like, in them pictures, she don't look that tall. She look shorter than me. Shorty as tall as a hell. I was like, damn, she like 6 foot. I'm like, right now, I'm like 5. At the time, I'm like 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". I'm okay. I don't really know my height for real. I don't really do that shit. But I'm like 5'8", 5'9". She like 5'10", 5'11". I'm, oof. What have I gotten myself into? You feel me? I'm rethinking my everything. Like, I just spent bread on this girl. It's too late to even back out of the thing. She texted me. She said she found to steal some snacks. I was like, I don't care what you do. Shit. I ain't care what she had going on. Everything about that girl went out the window when I seen her height. Like, you feel me? She wasn't bad. And she was low-key ugly as hell. Like, she wasn't ugly, but she was mid. Like, she wasn't what I expected. So, kind of caught me off guard. Now you taller, and you know how I pictured you in the picture. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, now I'm mad. Like, you feel me? Now I'm irritated because I spent all this money on you, all this time on you. And you ain't even the girl I thought you would be. You got catfish, feel me? That's how I felt the whole time. We up in there watching. She come up to me. She like, oh, you look good. I'm like, you look good too. Yeah, dry as hell, mean as a bitch, awkward as fuck, you feel me? We go into the movies, we walking past each other, they like, people looking at me, I know, bro, I know I'm in deep thought, like, this girl is really taller than me. And I had forces on too, I was nowhere near her height. Forces nowhere near her height, you feel me? It get like that too. Then, we get to the movies, we up in there chilling, we get to our seat. Man, bruh. It ain't nobody in there. I'm over there chilling and shit. I'm chilling like a villain. You feel me? I'm in there chilling, sit down. I'm telling her, we talking, chit chat. She cool and all, but still, she doesn't meet the physical appearance that I need. So at the moment, I'm just feeling like this is a friendship. Like, this ain't even gonna go nowhere no more. Like, I don't even want nothing to do with your ass. Like, feel me? This we cool or whatever. We ain't that. This ain't that for real. And then I was like, and then she was like, she tried to get up on me. I was like, she pulled a little seat, the little rest up, so she can lean up on my shoulder and shit. I'm like, shorty, get the fuck up off me. I ain't say nothing though. That was all up in my head. I ain't mad she was laying on me, cause like, shit, you was laying on me. I might get something mad at this. I ain't never climbed no tree before. So I'm happy as hell. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, new experience. I'm over here happy, chilling in my head. Like, I'm playing it cool, shit. She lay up on my shoulder, we cuddling and shit. Alright, the movie go bad. We like 30 minutes in the movie. Then she started rubbing on me. Now it gets to that point, you feel me? It gets to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like she all touchy-feely, getting real comfortable. I'm not touching her. My job is not touching that girl. I'm not doing nothing. I'm on my phone half of the time, looking at the time and shit, trying to get ready to go. This is not the thing that I expected it to be. Now, y'all, if y'all was in my position, what would y'all been doing? Cause some people would have left. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I knew a couple people that would just be like, nah, it's over with. I'm not doing this shit no more. You not what I wanted. So, shorty, you can enjoy the movie. I'm gonna be gone. Like, I know a couple niggas that do that. I just stayed for the plot. You feel me? Like, it was a good movie. This was my first time seeing the movie, so I stayed. You know what I'm saying? So, then the movie over. She said, I like the movie. Da da da. She tried to get me to come up to her crib. I wasn't going. I wasn't going for it. But then again, I'm a nigga, so I was going for it. I was overly going. But she told me, she was like, King, you wanna come over? I was like, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, should I go? I was like, and I just kept looking at her ass up and down. And I was like, I kept looking at her up and down. And all I could think about was like, she not it for real. I was like, and I had to make a real grown man decision and be like, nah, I can't do it. So we spread our ways. I went home. She went home. Told her goodbye. Gave her a hug. All that. Woo, la la la. Went home. Laid in my bed and blocked her. I blocked her. Like when I got in the house, my phone was on 2%. I hurried up and blocked her ass. Like boop boop block. Like you feel me? I blocked her shit. Like I didn't want nothing to do with her. You know, I ain't want her in my phone. I ain't want her to text me. I didn't even want her doing anything with me. Cause like you catfished me. Like hell no, I was not going. You feel me? I was not going. I didn't want nothing to do with her no more. End of that shit. Couple weeks go by. She texts my phone. Like I unblocked her, but cause you know what I'm saying. I feel like a couple weeks gone by, she ain't gonna care no more. You know what I'm saying? She don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I blocked her randomly, so I wouldn't believe she would text me. I unblocked her. She texts me. Question mark. She why you block me? I broke my phone. I'm telling you, I broke my phone. My phone broke. You feel me? My phone broke and it just automatic. I just came up with some bullshit. Like, you feel me? I ain't even gonna lie. I came up with some bullshit. And then I said my phone broke, I think. Yeah, I think I said my phone broke. And then she like, your phone broke? Question mark. I was like, yes, my phone broke. And then she's like, I said, I just got it fixed yesterday. She was like, oh, okay. So what you been up to? I'm like, no, conversation over. We can be friends. I told her, I was like, I said we can be friends. I didn't even let it get too far. I didn't even say anything else. I just said we can be friends. She like, okay. And then I blocked her again. Fuck her, I was showing you. Like, what? I blocked her ass again. Like, she was like, yeah, I blocked her shit. Like, it was over with after that. Like, damn near over. Then that shit was dead. Like, I'm telling you, that over with. She was mad as hell. She started texting me off of different apps. I was like, nah, that shit not over with. That shit dead. That shit overly dead. So, we went about our ways, dude. And we went about our day. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she dead catfished me. Like, she dead catfished me. Tell me what y'all have been doing. Like, would y'all even continue the process? Or like, would y'all have let that shit go? You feel me? Like, y'all would've never went, or y'all would've went. You feel me? Let me know in the comments below, gang. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that was a crazy moment. But this will be the end of the video. This is story time part 2. You know what I'm saying? Watch out, I'm gonna make another video in a few seconds. Not in a few seconds. For me, it's in like a couple minutes. But for y'all gonna see the video. I won't be posting anything, you know what I'm saying? I won't be posting it. But I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the post notifications so you know when I post my next video. And we out. See y'all in the next bit. You feel me?